Well, my thought, there's a couple of different things. Number one, there are fees and things that are a part of the permitting and approval process, and just by definition, a large business is going to have and bring more resources to something like that. So for them, if we're collecting a certain fee for certain applications, it might be minuscule in comparison to their overall revenue or operating profits, etc. Small businesses, several $100s can mean a big difference. One of the things that we struggle with in Queen Creek is some of the sign permitting issues, and that's another good example, right? So local businesses want to put up a sign, but for them, several $100s is a much greater proportion than a larger business who might, more readily be able to spend that kind of money. So just from a financial standpoint, large businesses tend to have more money available to pay for things like that. But additionally, I talk a lot with some of the small businesses in our town. A lot of them are just starting off. Maybe they are not as well versed in how local government works, and just the complexity of the process can be daunting to local business owners, especially if they're small. And that is something that I've worked really hard. We're going through a massive code modernization effort that I've directed our development services staff to do in this year to make the process just easier to understand, easier to navigate through. Because again, someone who's a small business person, if they're focused on their expertise, we have a local business owner who runs like a bake shop out of our town center area. Okay, her focus is on her baked goods and trying to attract her customers. Right, her purpose in life is not to try to struggle through a local government bureaucratic process, and I don't believe that is what we should put before her. So where we can, through this code modernization effort, I've directed our staff. It's going to be cleaner, it's going to be online, it's going to be heavily graphic or image oriented, so people understand, what is an external facade, what does it look like. If you want to have a sign up, what does it look like? Our current code right now is about this thick, and again, I had to work with it when I was a commissioner on planning and zoning. It's all text-based, it's all in these tables. Difficult for a commissioner or a council member to understand, let alone someone who that's not their job day to day. So that would be my answer. Two things. I think it's important that we keep our fees as low as they possibly can be to try to help, and we try to keep the bureaucracy at a bare minimum, if not completely eliminated as well.